So I feel so much emotion in the air. Like, I feel like you are coming to the very end of your old life, and I feel like you're experiencing all of the emotions, and every time that they come up, it doesn't feel the same in your body anymore. So the emotion, even though like you can recognize that particular emotion because you've felt it many times, it doesn't feel like it's felt before. It's almost like you can tell that this is like the last time that this emotion is going to surface in your body. And so it's almost like you're feeling it in a different way and you're having like appreciation for it, even if like in the past, like this emotion, like wasn't necessarily like a positive emotion in the body. Like you're observing the emotion in a different way now and you're seeing it for what it is, and like you're almost like becoming more of like the observer in your life and taking a step back and being like, okay, what does this emotion mean in my body, and like how can I transmute this emotion instead of giving into it. And even if you are giving into the emotion, because I'm also getting that too, like there's another side of it where you're giving into anger or you're giving into sadness or fear, whatever it is. And this isn't supposed to be like a message that like, you know, talks about those emotions. It's more of like, even if you are like experiencing, like embodying those emotions, like you're experiencing it in a different way. You're not like letting it take over your vessel and like ruining your day or completely like shifting your mood. So you're observing the emotion in a different way, and you're almost being guided to understand like where the emotion was coming from, not just like right now in the present moment, but like from in the past. So like lots of things are coming up from the past, and you're like connecting dots, like you're realizing, you know, you can connect the dots looking backwards, but you can't connect the dots going forward. So like you're recognizing and seeing that connection now, and like why you had to go through what you went through. And I feel like I'm hearing like you're being initiated into this new life. So like basically all of this is preparation for you, and you're actually like taking those steps now to transition into this new life, but you're still like being prepared. So it almost can feel like you're taking a step back, or like okay, so like it almost feels like you can't do it fast enough. Like there's so much that you need to do or that you want to do, but like you can't go fast enough. Like it feels like almost like, even though you know, like you have a peace in your soul, like I know that I'm on the right track and I'm going where I'm supposed to be going, but I feel like I can't do it fast enough. And I understand that feeling too, because I'm feeling that as well, where it's just like life just keeps going. Like I don't know about you guys, but the month of April felt like it just went by so fast. And you're probably seeing this on May 1st or like around that, maybe not, but this is when I'm posting this video. And it just feels like every month like keeps getting faster and faster with the fire horse energy, and like we're moving at a faster pace than ever before, and things are just like falling out of our lives faster than ever before too. And not just like physical things, but like old belief patterns, old emotions, is, you know, coming back to what we were talking about. Things are just falling out of our lives faster than ever, right? And this is all like divinely aligned. This is all like for a reason. And even if you feel like you're not like moving at all, like you are, like there's so much happening in the background that like once like you start seeing it in the physical, like you're gonna start seeing it faster and faster, and like it's gonna be like this snowball effect that's just gonna keep going and going and going. And it's it's gonna be like you can't keep up with like all the blessings and all of, you know, just the good things that are happening in your life. Like it's just one thing after another. Like I just heard like you're gonna wake up one day and be like, is this my life? Like, is this really my life? Because I hear it so strongly, like, you are taking the necessary steps, even though like you may not feel like you are. You're taking the necessary steps and you're doing the things that are going to prepare you for when this comes. Like, I feel like this kind of goes back to like what I was saying before too, like with the fear. Like, I feel like you almost have like a fear because you're like, am I ready for this? And like the answer is yes. Like, this is your confirmation you are ready for it, because you wouldn't be here if you weren't. And also, another thing too is, yes, like there is a time like where you are ready, but like you have to choose to be ready, and you did. I know that you did, because you've made it this far in the video and you are actively creating this life that you want to live, right? That you're happy about living, that you're meant to be living, like you're quite literally finding your purpose. And so this is going to be a lot of work. You may feel like there are people in your life that you no longer relate to, and you may be feeling alone. And I just want you to know that you're not alone, because there's so many people out there that are going through the same exact thing. Everyone's going through this in their own way, right? And maybe the people in your life just aren't necessarily aligned right now, but I'm hearing that there's going to be more. There's going to be more people in your life that you're going to align with. And I feel like you're kind of moving in secret right now. I feel like there's a lot of things that you're not like telling people, and it may not like feel safe to share like your biggest dreams right now. I just kind of heard shh, like just no talking about it. And I really have a strong feeling that it's between you and God right now, and that is for a huge purpose. Like, don't tell anybody about these goals and these plans, because you don't need that validation anymore, right? You don't need that. You are working with God, and you are knowing that this is exactly where you're supposed to be, and you've had confirmation after confirmation. So just continue to talk to God and find out what the next step is, because I know that it may feel alone right now, but you may feel alone right now, but it's not going to feel like that forever. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why you're being isolated. And then I just heard too, like the other side of it could be that you feel the opposite. You feel like you aren't alone. You feel like you are getting more into community. You're coming out of your hermit mode. You're coming out of your shell. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be getting into community. That could mean that you're just kind of coming out of your shell, coming out of hiding and speaking your truth. So I guess I feel like there's a double meaning to that. But whether you're, getting out more and being in community, or if you are kind of just being more isolated, I just want you to know that that is for a purpose. I feel like the voice of God, of Creator, of whatever you believe in, is getting louder and louder. So whatever you feel guided to do, that is what you are supposed to be doing. That is what I'm hearing right now. And I just want you to know that I am so excited for you. I know how you feel. I know that it can feel so alone. You can feel so alone during this journey, and I just want you to know that there are people like you, and there are a community out there that you are going to find one day. And I just know that you are doing this for a reason. And so don't ever doubt that. And just continue to stay aligned with your purpose and your creation, whatever you're creating. There is a reason for it. It is needed in this world. Whatever you're doing, whatever market you're working on, let's say you have a business, and whatever market it is that you are building, it's not too saturated. I just wanted to say that too. It's not too saturated. Like, whatever you feel called to do, still do it. Like, even if you feel like your time has passed, if that makes sense, continue to do whatever it is. Because I promise you, eventually it's going to pay off. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to become famous, right? It just means that there is a need for whatever it is that you feel called to do. That's it for today. Much love, you guys. Happy May, and we'll talk soon.